What's good, everybody? It's your boy Cafe. I'm back with another one. Let's get it. So, there has been a lot of talk for the last couple of months surrounding the Roadhouse remake film starring Jake Gyllenhaal and Conor McGregor. And some of those talks has been some of them has been okay, but it's been a lot of static, a lot of controversy things surrounding this film also. And I'm going to get into those things. But first, let me give you my thoughts about the trailer because the trailer just dropped today. Now, seeing this trailer, the trailer does look entertaining. It looks fun, but it doesn't have that I gotta see this feel about it. Now, I know some of y'all sitting there wondering, what are you talking about? Is Jake Gyllenhaal? You know, they got Conor McGregor up in here. They got, but let me just tell you. Now, like I said, don't get me wrong. Having Jake Gyllenhaal as the lead role, it does a good job, with that. I can see that. He's definitely going to carry the film. Conor McGregor in here, doing what Conor McGregor does, is a good added piece to it as well too. So having these two together in the film is definitely going to draw people's attention to see it. But as I said, just looking at the trailer, it just doesn't have that feel of I gotta see this. Now, people who enjoy UFC and who are fans of fighting and fans of Conor McGregor and Jake Gyllenhaal, they definitely going to check it out. I'm going to check it out. But as I said, it just doesn't have that fire to it. Now, the controversy that's been surrounding this film is that the film was scheduled to have a theatrical release, but Amazon made a change and say, no, we're going to have this go straight to Prime on streaming, which pissed off a few people. One of them being Doug Lemon, the director, to the point that he's going to be boycotting the premiere of the film at the SXSW Film Festival in March. And the reason why he's boycotting it is because of the decision to move it to streaming instead of going to the theaters. Because he feels like, hey, we talked about this. You guys said it was going to go to the theaters. Now you changed your mind. Why not put it in the theaters instead of going to streaming? But looking at the trailer, and I know some people are not going to like when I say this. And if you think I'm lying, look at the trailer and then you come back and let me know your thoughts about it. Looking at the trailer, it just doesn't have that feel that if it's released in the theater, that people are going to go run to see it. It just doesn't have that feel to it. Now, people, if they did release it to the theaters, people are going to go see it, but it's not going to be what they want it to be. Because Amazon, I mean, we know they got all the money in the world, but they're looking like, hey, do we, after seeing this, because I'm pretty sure they've seen the finished product and everything. After seeing it, it's like, hey, do we really want to pump the money and put this in the theaters when we don't think it's going to draw that attention that we want? Now, not saying it's going to be like this big $100 million film, but overall, they're saying, are we going to make profit off this? Because let's just be honest, there's been a lot of movies that's been coming out lately that just hasn't been profitable. So I can see on one hand why Amazon is saying, hey, let's play it safe and just put it on streaming. But then on the other hand, I can see how Doug Lemon is saying, like, he wants it to go to the theater. So I can see both ends of this. But overall, the decision was made to have it go straight to streaming. Now, some people may feel that even though the decision to take it to streaming was Prime's overall decision, but Doug should still go to the premiere. But I can understand that from his point, he's like, hey, I directed this, I put a lot of time in this, this is how I feel. So you got that clash there. Now the question is, with these clashes going on, is it going to hurt the movie's release? Because some people are gonna say, well, hell, if the director doesn't want to come to the premiere and he's not really throwing his support behind it, then the public gonna be like, okay, then why should we? So it's a lot that's in here, and it's a lot of different ways that this can go. But we just have to sit back and see what's going to happen. Now, I think that the movie's gonna come out. I think it's gonna be a hit. I think it's gonna do good on streaming. But I don't think it's just gonna be one of those films that people are gonna be like, I gotta check this out right away. Now, UFC fans and fight fans and fans like myself who are fans of the original Roadhouse and fans of Jake Gyllenhaal and Conor McGregor, we're going to check it out. But I just don't see this movie having the impact that they want to have. And that's why they decided to take it to streaming. But you guys let me know how you feel about this. If you've seen the Roadhouse trailer, do you think that this movie is going to be a hit or you don't think it's a hit? Do you think Amazon was right in their decision to take it straight to streaming? Do you think the director should not be upset about this? Let's have this conversation. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned.